Welcome back, everybody. So, I'm finally unboxing this box of yarn from Joann's. I purchased the Big Twist Posh yarn. I have 8 skeins in this box and one in the little envelope. I had originally ordered this to be picked up from the store, but life had other plans for me because just a little after this, my order was canceled. And I couldn't get any of the yarns. So later I got an email that I could just order it online and they would ship them to me. And that is what I ended up doing. I'm glad I did this though because I did end up getting a lot of colors and I actually think I will use this yarn. This new chenille yarn comes in 15 different colors, and I believe in this box I have 8 colors and then one more color in the envelope. These colors have very fun names, and here are the ones I actually purchased. Mint chip, croissant, blueberry jam, ube milk tea, blueberry smoothie, lemon meringue, bok choy. So I actually have 7 and 1 in the little bag. The one in the bag is whipped cream. So here are the colors I did not get. I did not get black sesame, Earl Grey, glow warm, sherbet glow, strawberry glow, or strawberry shortcake. Now, if you've been counting, you know there's a color missing, and that is because I had actually bought this yarn before. But I just kind of grabbed it because I liked the color and it was one of the only ones available at the store. And I thought this would be a perfect color for a teddy bear. And I just wanted to try it out. So the label says this is a bulky 5 yarn and it recommends an 8mm hook. It says it's machine wash if cold. You cannot machine dry this. You can hear my dog protecting the house in the background. There's a magazine that was kind of gifted to me. And there's a Care Bears pattern inside. It's the official Care Bears pattern by Heather C. Gibbs. This pattern includes Bedtime Bear, Funshine Bear, Tender Heart Bear, and Good Luck Bear. This comes in, it just says Crochet Now. I think the magazine's called Crochet Now. And the pattern is in UK terms. And you calls for a DK yarn, a 3mm hook. It's very beginner friendly. I did use this yarn because I wanted to see how it looked. I really liked how it turned out, and the color is so cute for a bear. I went a little bonkers because I had some yarn left over and it was almost enough for a bigger plushie. I had used a 5mm hook for the Care Bear, and I used a 4.5mm hook to both design and make a base bear, amigurumi, and pattern. But just before I could finish, I ran out of yarn. So I went on my app and asked my wonderful husband to take me to a Joann's that was still in this state, and we were able to get it, but it was pretty far away. He really rescued me and I was able to finish my pattern. I was only really missing the ears and the tail and the snout. I really think that if I had used the same hook for both the Care Bear and the my basic bear pattern, I would have been able to finish both bears with the skein of yarn. And I still had some yarn left over after I finished the bear. They made a little mammoth with the yarn I had left over. I think I'm gonna call him Mammoth. I think that's what I'm sticking with. And I still had some yarn left over. That ball is from that one skein that I ended up having to use for the teddy bear and the mammoth. My overall thoughts on this yarn is that I really, really like working with it. Um, it's not as bulky as Burnett blanket yarn, and it's a lot softer. It still maintains its shape, which to me is important. And it's really soft. This is comparable to Parfait Chunky. I don't know if it's as soft as Parfait Chunky, but it's really soft. And I think this might be a little bit thinner than the Parfait Chunky, but it is similar. There was very minimal shedding of this yarn, and I made 3 amigurumis, and I think the only time it shed, and it, even then it was once, was when I was making the pattern. And that was only because I had to frog a lot of things because I ended up not liking them and stuff around those lines. I think there was maybe 2 times that it shed. I don't think that I've worked with a yarn that shed so little. Unless I'm using the velvet yarn, that one sheds a whole lot. But it looks pretty. Overall, I give this yarn a 9 out of 10 only because there is not many colors yet. I hope this sticks around and I hope they add more colors. I would love to see a red in this yarn, or some more pastel colors, which I feel like they have some, but just to go with the really pretty colors. This is my personal preference. Um, I realize that a lot of this depends on tension and how you crochet, what you feel more comfortable with. I really like this yarn. I think this is gonna be my go-to 100% polyester chunky yarn. And I hope there's other people out there that like it, but let me know what you guys think.